Good morning, everyone. It's Julie at the Paper Bag Lady 1. And yesterday I went to visit my favorite little thrift store. And I didn't find a ton of stuff, but I did find some stuff. So I wanted to share. And also wanted to show you this, which actually my parents found at the thrift store the other day and picked up for me. So this is another doily. It's a little bit different. It's got like this hard plastic ring and then it's crocheted around that. And I love these because some of the little bit larger, like the Wild Orchid Crafts or I Am Roses dimensional roses, like fit really nice right in there. Or even just some type of a flat flower, a little seam binding flower would fit really nice in there. But anyway, so I'm in the process of cutting this up. As you can see, I have a bunch of it cut already, and I'm continuing to work on the rest of it. But I will be listing this on my Etsy. So any of you who are interested, I would say, in the next, I'm not sure if I'll get it on today, but probably tomorrow, if not today. So be looking for that if you're interested. So there's that. And then what I found at my little thrift store yesterday was, like I said, not a ton of stuff, but enough to keep me happy. So first I found this box of playing cards. Whoops. And they have these vintage images on the back. Lady Hamilton is Diana, and this says The Boyhood of Raleigh. I'm not sure what it's from, but anyway, so we have those two different vintage images on this deck of cards in this really kind of funky old box, which is falling apart, but still looks pretty cool. So I found that. That was nice. And then I really need more of these, but it was 15 cents. Come on. So these little cards of partially used hooks and eyes. I love those. They're very cool. Then I found this lace. And I'm not sure if you can see the color on that. Let's see if we put this behind it. Not really. Like right here, and like right here is a very pale pink color on this kind of creamy lace. And this is pretty wide lace. I mean, there's my hand. So you can see that's pretty wide. I want to say that's probably maybe 5 inches. I don't know, I haven't measured it yet. But at any rate, I got a bunch of that. So that is going to show up on my Etsy shop as well, probably in 2-yard increments, I would think. And I think I have about 10 yards here. So we'll have some of that on there a little bit later. Then I found these, which are very cool, and they're not anything really astounding inside. It's just the regular little notebook paper, but it's kind of like that tannish old color, so I like to use that in junk journals and whatnot. So we got some of that. Then we got some of this paper here, a little pad of that. It's some kind of interesting ledger paper. It just says Topps Form 3616, so I don't know what it's from, but we got that. And then we got a bunch of these ledger papers. I think these two are the same. Yes. And is this one the same? No, this one's a little bit different. Still the greens. I have so much ledger paper that it would frighten you because I can't resist it when I see it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together some sets of varieties of ledger paper. Some like these are a little bit newer, but then I do also have some that are really quite vintage, which you might have seen me show in other videos. So I think I'm going to be putting some sets together that for junk journals or whatever and putting that on my Etsy. And then we found this. Whoops, can't really see. Whoops, there it is. Found 2 of these. Some sort of ledger paper. I'm not exactly sure what it's from, but it's got these fun little holes on the side. So I got, actually, hey, there it is. So I got 2 packs of that. So that will also be going in there. And then here, I thought I left this somewhere last night, but here's this pad of what looks like the school ruled paper. So that's kind of fun too. So I found all those fun things at my little thrift store. And that was all that I found there. But then I went to the Goodwill. And I don't often find a lot of stuff at, oops, what's that? Oh, There, I could see it in the thing, rubber band. I don't often find a lot of things at the Goodwill, but you never know. So I checked, and I got, look at that, a big old box of these big file folders, which I actually thought I would probably cut and then coffee dye, and that way, if I cut it to the proper size, I could actually shoot it through my printer. So that was exciting. So I got this big box of, well, it says there are 100 in there. I'm not sure if any are missing or not, but it was $2.97. Woo! So I thought that was definitely worth it, because a lot of times my Goodwill is a bit expensive, which I don't really care for. But that I thought was pretty good. And then I did find some crochet doilies for myself. Not large enough to, you know, sell in quantity on the Etsy, but just for me, for my stash. So there's that one. And most of these were like 50 cents or $1 or something like that. There's that one. I like that pattern a lot. There. Ooh, look at this one. It's red. It's got red flowers. I thought that's cool for Christmas coming up. And here's one of these. And then finally there's this, quite a long, whoops, I think that's the wrong side. Here, let's put the box down so you can see the other side of it. There we go. Well, look at that. So that's very different. And it's quite long. Like, look at this. Whew. So, you know, I could leave it as it is, but it's kind of large to do anything with. Those are so pretty to cut those out. And then there's this little smaller ones too. And even this edge, if you cut the edge, you kind of have this little funky, rusticy looking trim, or even the zigzag here. So I'm not exactly sure what I'll do with that, but it was $1, so I had to take it. And so that was actually a good trip to my Goodwill. And if you will notice, I want you all to be impressed, I did not buy any children's books this time around. I didn't even spend a lot of time looking at them because I know I have way too many. So, oh, one more thing. Hold on. Monica, this is for you. I made a little mini Winnie the Pooh album, and Monica loves Winnie the Pooh, and she wanted me to do a video on it. And I said, it's not even any big deal. It's just some little brag book that a customer wanted. But since I'm already doing a video, there you go, Mon. There's Winnie the Pooh. It's a little 4x4. And it just has the little Winnie the Pooh guys. And it's a coloring book in the background. And then these are from books. This is from a Winnie the Pooh game. So we have Pooh Bear and Tigger and Owl. And Rabbit and Eeyore. And Roo and Kanga, which the poor guys did not have their own little characters on any of the honey pots. So this I cut out from a playing card, and Kanga just got the honey pot because that's what I had. So anyway, so that's my little tiny mini for a customer. That was just for you, Monica. So anyway, so I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, keep an eye out on the Etsy if you're interested in these little interesting doily things, and also that lace. And I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.